Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in the 5 under $5 DIY challenge each month, hosted by Emily from Farm Charm Chic and Missy from Crafty Co DIY. This month's guest host is Sharon from Grace's Neighbor Sharon. And I've got 5 tiered tray DIYs for you in the theme of peppermint. So I have this just this block of wood that was in my garage, so that was free, and I did sand it up a little bit, and I'm going to use the color Imperial by, oh gosh, was that folk art? I believe. Sorry, I missed the label. I think it's a folk art color. Anyway, any red that you like, and I'm going to paint the entire block of wood, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my Cricut. And I'm going to make a stencil. You'll see that here in a moment. Right there. And it says Candy Cane Lane. And I'm going to use a little bit of Mod Podge just to go over the part I'm going to stencil to help prevent any, bleed through or whatever. And then we're going to use white folk art paint for this. So those are the two colors, the red and the white, that I'm going to be using throughout all my DIYs. So I want to thank you for being here, and I would like to thank Emily and Missy and Sharon for hosting this really fun challenge, and it's a lot of fun. These were really easy to do, and I love the idea of the peppermint theme, so a lot of fun. I will definitely have the playlist listed in my description box along with the host's channel, so that you make sure to go check everybody out on this playlist. And I also want to welcome you if you are new. My name is Mary Beth. I love doing all different types of DIYs. I love farmhouse and rustic, a little bit of shabby chic. I really love doing thrift flips. So if you're interested in any of that, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And if you are an existing subscriber, you already know I am so grateful for you. Thank you for always supporting me. It really means a lot to me. Okay, and if you don't mind, I'd love it if you could give me a like, as it does help my channel. All right, enough about that. Let's move on. So I'm using this fun red and white striped ribbon. I did get this from Michael's, but I'm going to use this ribbon throughout on several projects. You'll see that at least on 2, I believe. And yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it around that hole that was in the the block of wood. So covered that up, and now I'm making a bow. And then I will use I have a little container of some candy canes, like artificial candy canes and peppermints, which, by the way, I got those on Amazon, and my Amazon storefront is linked in my description box. It is also linked in my link tree. So anything I get on Amazon, I try to remember to pop it in there for you guys so that it's easier to find. But yeah, they give you quite a few. I don't remember how many. But yeah, so I decided to put the bow on the candy cane and then put it on our block. And I think it turned out so super cute. All right, I hope you liked that first one. Moving right along to DIY number 2. So I got this cute little tin bucket thing on clearance at Hobby Lobby for, I think it said 62 cents, and I'm going to paint it white. I will eventually also paint like the little, what would I call it? The lid at the lip at the top and the bottom in red, and the handle in red. You'll see that here in a moment. All right, so now I'm going to take some of these bamboo skewers from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use 5 of them, but I'm going to paint them white, not the whole thing, but maybe like 3/4 of it, because I wasn't sure how long I wanted each one of those to be. And we're going to take 2 different sizes of these artificial peppermint candies, and they have a little hole already in them because the package that I got, it comes with like kind of like a fish line wire to use. You could make a banner. We're not making a banner, but we're going to use them to make lollipops. And so yeah, I'm just going to take a little dab of hot glue on the end of the sharp end of the skewer and pop it right into the hole. After I kind of figure out what size I want the skewer to be, I'll pop it into the hole of the peppermint. And so it worked out really well. And then I will, I didn't have any cellophane, although I know you can get that from the Dollar Tree, but I did have like these cellophane self-adhesive bags. So I cut those up and used that as wrappers for the suckers. I'm from the Midwest. We do call them suckers or lollipops, whatever you prefer. You get it. Peppermints. I don't know what to call them. Anyway, and then I put a little bow on them. And we're going to be putting those in. That's what I used. I just had some clear bags. This is something I had in my stash. And these are going to go in our little tin. It's going to be so cute. So I don't normally talk about a lot of what's going on with me on a personal note. But if it affects how my video is, I just want to at least tell you. So I apologize for this voiceover. I'm not feeling all that great. I'm having surgery on Monday. I'm okay. It's a tooth situation that's been going on, and the procedure I had did not go well, and that was 3 weeks ago. So I've been waiting for this surgery, and I'm just in a lot of pain. And if anybody has had tooth issues or pain, you know what I'm going through. So I do apologize. I'm not as chipper. And if you're new, I'm sorry. I'm usually not this bad on a voiceover. So bear with me. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to use this from the automotive section at Dollar Tree, these towels. And I love them. They're perfect for Christmas DIYs. We're going to use it later too. But I'm just cutting a square to go over our floral foam there, because of course we don't want that to show. So I'm going to get that put in there, and then I'm going to use an owl. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Basically a pokey tool to poke holes through the fabric so that I can get the lollipops in there. And you'll see that here in a moment as well.
As I walk through the streets of my old hometown, I hear sleigh bells ringing in the air. There are Christmas decorations all around. Tonight love and peace are everywhere. Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, let your message once again ring true as
All right, moving on to DIY number 3. This one was really easy, a little bit more time consuming, but repetitive easy. It's just wrapping this white yarn around one of these Dollar Tree cone shape foam things. And the yarn was also from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna wrap it all the way around. At one point I thought I would also use the red yarn and make it like, you know, the peppermint stripes, but I went with all white, and then I embellished it with the artificial peppermints, the fake peppermints, and did a candy cane topper. You'll see. And it was so cute. I think it turned out so, so cute. So I do hope that you stay to the end so that you can see all this put together on the tiered tray. I really like how it turned out. So anyways, you'll have to let me know what you think. Okay, so I did hot glue 3 of those candy canes together, as you can see. And when I hot glued them into the top of the foam, you know, that hot glue kind of melts at the foam a little bit. So I pushed down kind of hard, and it's pretty secure. And then I decided to wrap some yarn going up a little bit further, just as like extra security. And it worked out pretty well. I'm sorry for part of this. I'm a little, you know, out of frame. But the next step, all I do is take there's 2 different sizes of those peppermint candies. I just take both sizes of them and sporadically hot glue them on the tree. And that was it for this one. All right, moving on to DIY number 4. So this house shape came from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. And again, we're going to use the same red paint, Imperial. And we're going to paint I guess it's the back and the sides. And then we're going to paint the inside of the house white. You'll see that. The rest of it will be painted white. So this is going to be a 2-sider, obviously, because it's going to be on a tiered tray, so I want to make sure I do something on both sides. So we're kind of getting a double DIYer for you here. 2-in-1. I don't know what to call it. But it was really easy, but I really like this one. I think it turned out cute. All right, so on my Cricut, I just cut out some vinyl. And it says, I got this off of Cricut Design Space, this design, and it says, move over, pumpkin spice, make room for peppermint. I thought that was, or bring on the peppermint, rather. I thought that was so cute. If you don't have a Cricut, I don't use a Cricut a lot of times, and there's so many things you can do. You can, you know, print stuff off, just off of, oh my gosh, I can't even think. On your computer that you find, and Mod Podge it on. There's all different ways to get images onto something. So don't feel like, you know, you have to have a Cricut or anything. I've been trying to get better. I have it. I might as well use it, you know. So anyways, I'm not very good at it. I'm still kind of learning. I've had this thing for a couple years. I just haven't used it very much. That is my own problem, my own fault. So now I'm trying to. Anyway, so I thought that saying, though, was really, really cute. All right, so for the back side, we're going to make this super simple. We're going to take that ribbon we've been using, and I'm just going to wrap it around this little mini grapevine wreath, which I do get these off of Amazon in a package of, I don't even know how many come in a package, honestly. Maybe like 10. I can't remember. And so, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to hot glue that to the white side. And then I will use this ribbon to make a bow for the other side where we have that saying. And that is it for this one. I think it turned out so cute.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe.
All right, we're at the 5th and final DIY. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and hanging in there on this video with me today. So we are going to use that automotive, whatever it is, from the material from the Dollar Tree. And the measurement I'm doing is not, it would be specific to your tiered tray. What I'm going to do, and you'll see here in a moment, is on my tiered tray, I want to cover the sides of each tier with this fabric. Oh, yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And, okay, this is so hard. I don't know why this is hard to explain. You're going to see in a moment. But I'm going to cover the side of the tiered tray and on the top and the bottom. I only show making the top, but the top one I do put candy canes on it as well. The bottom one I leave just white. Now, so I know it doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but you'll see her in a moment. And one thing in the final reveal, I did make a garland. I just used 1-inch wooden beads and painted some of them in the red and some of them in the white. And then I used white and red yarn together to make a very chunky tassel on either end. I didn't put that in this video other than it's in the final reveal. It was just something else I added into the tray. So here's my tiered tray. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out the length and get that wrapped around there. And before I put it on, I'm going to put these candy canes on it. And I think this just added a lot to the whole tiered tray theme when you see it all together in the final reveal. You'll have to let me know what you think.
Lay the word in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voice says, oh, night divine, the night when Christ Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine.
All right, we made it to the final reveal. So here it is. As you can notice at the bottom, I only did the white. I didn't do the candy canes, but I thought it just, I don't know, added something to the tiered tray. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some inspiration. Please check out everybody in the playlist and have a wonderful, wonderful day and weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.